Welcome back to Wayne TV. I'm Joel Gilley. I have my very special friends from the United Way of Wayne County. Now, it's been a while since we've seen you, and you're still relatively new. And so I want you guys to go ahead and introduce yourselves to people who may not know you.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Fritz. I'm the Resource Development Director at the United Way of Wayne County. Gotta breathe.
Yeah, the masks make it a little bit difficult.
I'm helping with Bethany, our campaign chair, with all of our employee campaign this season, and all
She's
of our
doing
events.
a great job, by the way. I mean, 1 month in today, I think, is her
Yeah, exactly.
1 month anniversary,
Man.
and she is
Congrats.
rocking it. I'm Bethany Perry, and I have the privilege of returning to the United Way of Wayne County as a full-time volunteer to chair the community campaign.
You kicked butt last time, and they
Yeah.
made you come back, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? The relationships were that were forged were priceless, and to really be among those that are the hands and feet of our community to make that difference and strengthen our community, and all the people that have invested. I mean, I was thankful they asked me to come back.
Well, and I've got to ask you, because I've seen on social media you're having to really change the way that you're doing things, of course, with COVID, doing a lot more virtual, but it's really cool that you can still continue that mission even during the pandemic right now.
The message and vision is so important to share, that we have made so many changes digitally as we present the campaign. A lot of folks are unable to invite us in to share our goals and what their investments have impacted in our community. So we've created a Dropbox, a toolbox for each major investor this season in case we're not able to go in and share like this. Ashley has helped with that tremendously with videos. Thanks to you, the amazing video that was created showing real people, real places here in Wayne County. That's so important to see, putting a face and a name together.
Yeah.
So we have created the presentation, all these resources. We even uploaded the investment forms. All of that is right there at your fingertips. So we are doing a lot of Zoom meetings where we are presenting that way as well. So we're making it easier for that major investor too. But we've kicked off our campaign with our front runners, which sets the tone for the community campaign for the remainder of the year. And Ashley's going to talk about our kickoff for next week. But we kicked things off last year. We had 10 front runners.
Yeah. 10
major investors came together, hosted their campaign early. This year we have 16.
Wow.
So excited to share that number as well, because so many people were eager and willing to have their campaign a little early. So I'm really excited to announce where we are in our campaign next week. And I do want to send a shout out to those major investors,
Yes,
if I may.
please. Absolutely.
We have Atlantic Casualty Insurance, North Carolina Community Federal Credit Union, Franklin Baking Company, County of Wayne, Literacy Connections, World Contracting, Goldsboro Builders, Mount Olive Builders Supply, Jackson & Sons, Boys and Girls Club, Wayne Realty and Insurance, Turner Equipment Company, Community Supporting Schools, Partnership for Children, Seegers Fence Company, and Anchor Coupling.
Awesome.
So all these folks right now are hosting their campaign, wrapping up this week, and so we're excited that the community is already rolling.
That's one of the things too that as you said, the County of Wayne has participated this year, and it was really cool for us to be able to talk to our employees too and find out why they give. And for those of you who may or may not give, you really can make it super easy through your company. They can take it right out of your payroll. For us anyway, that's how they do it. And so it's almost like if you don't see the money, you don't know that it's going, you don't miss the money, but you know that it's going. We heard people that said, I know my money's staying local. And that's what's so cool
Absolutely.
about the United Way, is it's helping locally right here in Wayne County.
And that's the beautiful thing too. You do see your investments and the impact based on what we're able to go out and share with the outcomes and how these programs are strengthened, and how even United Way has participated in the emerging issues like COVID
Yeah.
and like the natural disasters that we all experienced just recently. So we're able to, be available. United Way was built for this. And
Yep.
so just continuing to share that message that United Way is not just for the people in need today, but for those that may be in need tomorrow. We have said in the past that poverty is not a prerequisite for United Way. And so we're going out there as fact busters and, sharing exactly who we are and what we do and as transparent as we can be. So we're excited. We're so excited to be able to go out there. There's also a huge incentive, a part of the community campaign this year, apart from our campaign. An anonymous donor donated $10,000. So that monies will be given to one lucky investor that invests 1 hour pay per month. That's how you get to participate in that entry, that fair share entry.
Yeah.
We're not asking for a specific dollar amount. Our goal is to raise $900,000, and that equates to helping a little over 18,000 individuals right here in Wayne County.
That's awesome. I want to piggyback on something you said, because it's like you said, it's not just about poverty. It's not just about those kinds of things. It really is the whole gamut of issues that surround us, whether that's a natural disaster, a hurricane, rebuilding after that. COVID-19 has become a huge part. I'm going to give a quick shout out for the United Way, because the Wayne County Health Department has partnered with the United Way now for COVID-19. And I know this is probably more Sherry than you guys, and it's not, fundraising related, but right now when we need contact tracers and we need people to help us connect with the community, that's where the United Way comes in. The United Way is now, helping us with a lot of that contact tracing, but also that education component and reaching those hard to reach communities is where you guys are embedded and where your resources are embedded all the time. And so it's really cool partnerships that are being, put together right now, but it's all because of the United Way's expertise in dealing with the community, not any one particular issue, just being so tied into the community, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is such a privilege to be able to partner with the health department and the opportunity that we have that United Way is willing to lead and spearhead and be available for anyone, where they can and get the resources that they need.
So thanks to you guys for that. Awesome partnership. Okay, kickoff event. What do we need to know about the kickoff?
Kickoff. So, just to piggyback off of what you guys were saying about just some of the things that we do at the United Way, right now is a perfect example of why we're here. We're bridging that gap between the resources and our community, and we are that transportation to get them there. So dialing something like 211 is literally your go-to resource for anything that you need with food insecurities or housing assistance or utility assistance, or connecting with local health resources if you're isolated because of COVID. So this is a perfect example of why we do what we do, is because we're here when we're needed. And right now, no one predicted this, so it's definitely something that I know I'm personally proud to say that I'm part of, and it's just seeing the connections like with the health department is just incredible. But our kickoff is actually next Tuesday, August 18th, and because obviously of the things going on with COVID, we have to tone it down some, so we're just inviting some people that we work already closely with, so we're not exposing anyone new. But we do want to celebrate our, the beginning of our campaign. And as you guys all know, our campaign is how we fund all of these programs and these resources that we put to our community. So our campaign was absolutely paramount this year. If we weren't there to help fund these programs, they wouldn't be there for our community.
Yeah.
And in situations like COVID, this is why we do it. So our campaign, we are going to air it live on our Facebook and Instagram. It's going to be a live feed. Bethany and our
Sherry, our executive director, she'll be there, and then our Donna, our board chair, will be with us. Very small group, of course, but we're excited to announce where we are in the campaign, talk about our goals, talk about who set the pace, why we are where we are, the major investors and the businesses in our community and the supporters. And so we are going to go thanks to you all joining us as well. Next Tuesday at 11:30, right there in front of our office on
Yeah.
Caswell Drive. So join us again, Facebook Live,
Yep.
as well as Instagram. We'll be making that announcement and sharing all the details we're hosting our campaign between now and December 1st.
And we'll also be announcing where our pace setters, all of our front runners, have leveraged their
Yeah.
stake in all of this.
And we'll be pulling our first 2 finalists for our
Yep.
fair share.
Awesome.
That $10,000
That's
Yeah.
right.
prize.
We'll
yeah.
have our first 2 finalists next week, so you won't want to miss that. You won't miss it because you'll be with us.
Yeah, we're going to be filming it too, and so we'll have it available on TV and of course on YouTube as well for anyone who does miss it live, or you can check it out on Facebook.
We're also going to put a link to our Facebook on our unitedwayne.org website. So if you guys aren't Facebook savvy, that's okay. We got you covered. We'll make sure to put a link on there. So all you got to do is click on it and come and see our beautiful faces.
Now, last year you did the tearing off.
Yes.
Is it the same way this year?
It's similar. It
Okay.
is similar. I think that really honing in on the people is important this year. That, of course, we all are about numbers and measurements and where we are in any campaign that we host, but I think this year our measuring board is going to be a little bit different. So you'll want to stand by and see that, and what those you might recognize some faces. And so it's a beautiful recognition of the impact that United Way has made in the community on the people.
Is that board still going to be out front of the office the whole time, right?
Absolutely.
So that's something I think is really cool, is if you drive by the United Way office and you're thinking about it, check out the board, see where you're at as far as the campaign, which is a really cool way to track that.
Absolutely. And if anybody ever has any questions, how they could help, how they could invest, how they can volunteer, they're welcome to call us at 735-3591, or like Ashley said, check out our website at unitedwayne.org.
I'm glad you said that because you guys always need volunteers as well.
Always.
Absolutely.
You know, if somebody says, I can't give money right now, that's fine. You can give time, and they'll be glad to work with you on that. So there's plenty of opportunity
Absolutely.
to get involved in some form or fashion. So, ladies, anything else we need to talk about?
Actually, yes. So I don't know if you're familiar with our Taste of Wayne that we do every year.
Yes.
This is actually our 30th anniversary.
Wow.
Of course, it falls in
Of
2020
course.
on a COVID year. I say like that. It's going to, hopefully it goes away this
Yeah.
year. So we've had to kind of restructure what we normally do, because obviously we can't have a full-on event like we normally do. So this year we all kind of put our brains together and came up with a coupon passport in lieu of an in-person event. So this is essentially local restaurants all across Wayne County, from Mount Olive to, I think we have one in, I think the furthest one out is in Pikeville. I gotta check that, but all over. So if you're in one area, you know, there's probably something that's touched
Yeah.
there that you'll be able to go find. But it's exclusive discounts that these restaurants are offering. You know, go there and visit them. You have 4 months, because we'll start selling them September 1st, and the coupon booklet will expire December 31st. So you'll have plenty of time, you know, to accommodate for,
Yeah.
you know, limited room in some of the places, or even delivery services, stuff like that. But they'll be for sale on our website and on our Facebook page for $15. And we, you know, it's honestly at this point, we're just trying to keep the event going, keep
Yeah.
the morale up in our community, kind of help the local restaurants as well, because they've been
Absolutely.
struggling too.
Is there any
So-
kind of prize for whoever hits the most restaurants?
That's a good idea. Maybe like
Do
check
the
off
giant-
all the-
yeah.
That's a
The
challenge,
giant-
I hear.
Yeah.
Tour of restaurants.
Yes.
But we are giving out, for the first 200 booklets sold, we're giving out a United Way T-shirt with a list of all of our sponsors and our community supporters on it. So that's, I mean,
That's
it's
awesome.
it's a nice
Yeah.
shirt, and you know, and it's honestly, it's, you know, we've all been stuck in seemingly home or in one or two spaces. So it's a nice way to get out, you know, socially distancing and being responsible, but also maybe exploring some new restaurants. There's some
Absolutely.
new restaurants that are going to be in the booklet. Finding some new places that you maybe didn't know about, and you know, getting out and kind of
And the greatest part is, like you said, you're helping multiple things. You're helping the United
Absolutely.
Way, but then you're helping our restaurants who've been struggling as well.
Absolutely.
So it's a win-win.
and you're getting good food. I mean,
Yeah.
going around to some of these places.
What can you ask
I've-
for?
It all meets the mission where
Yeah.
we're strengthening our community and bringing people and resources together. So, and that's what we're
Absolutely.
focusing on.
Awesome. That's great. Of course, as always, you can check out the United Way on Facebook. Their webpage, just Google them. It's super easy to find them. It's not hard at all. Give them a call if you have any questions or if you would like to get involved with the United Way in any form or fashion. So, ladies, thank y'all so
Thank
much for
you.
coming by.
Thank you.
We hope to see you tuned in to the campaign kickoff event. And again, check them out on Facebook and on the web.